Okay, a quick intro video for a really unique property, 10-acre tract of wooded land in Howell County, Missouri. Excellent location. Um, Probably 80 or 90% wooded, about 10 or 20% open, and basically the whole south side or southwest side borders a gravel riverbed, which our maps show us is actually the start of the 11-point river, so that's pretty interesting. I think quickly I'll zoom out. I'll go to street map and zoom out, and then we'll zoom in and look at the property that way. Okay, excellent, excellent location here in the Missouri Ozarks. Here's the property outlined in red here. To the south, you have West Plains, which is the largest regional town that's probably 15 miles to the south. To the northeast is Mountain View, which is a very usable town. It's a small town, but it has a Walmart and all that good stuff. And to the northwest is Willow Springs, which is also a usable town it's another small town with multiple stores and restaurants and all that good stuff. So, I mean, depending on which way you're coming from, there are different ways to get to the property. To get there from Mountain View, you just go south on Highway 17 for, I believe it's about 5 miles, but we can do a quick check here. 27,000, so about 5 miles roughly south on Highway 17. Then you're going to go west onto County Road 2660. Okay, see Highway 17 there on the right. Go west on County Road 2660. And I believe you go about 2 miles. Looks like just under 2 miles. Now that's a gravel road. And then you will go north onto the private gravel road, which is the easement road. It's private road 2661 is what it's actually designated as. Okay, so you take 2660. Once that cuts to the south, you're going to go north. You're going to go right on private road 2661, and you'll follow that out to the property. That is a little over half a mile once you get onto that private gravel road. You'll want a truck or an SUV because it is basically a minimum maintenance road. I drove it the other day with the truck and we didn't need four-wheel drive, but if it's been raining, you probably would. And you do go down one pretty good hill right as you get to the property. Let's zoom in a little bit here. I mean, super private. The area itself is amazing. Deer and turkey, wildlife, privacy, all that good stuff. It's fantastic. Okay, so here's the private road. You head down that. Once you get to about this point, you start going down the hillside. You'll cross the actual gravel riverbed, and then the property begins immediately on the right. We can actually look at a topo map here. Topo map doesn't show the easement road. It's not new enough, but it does show the property. Here's the riverbed. The river is going to be dry 99% of the time, and probably a couple days a year, it will have water in it. It's just, like I said, the maps that we have show it as the start of the 11-point river. It may have pockets of water here and there throughout the year, but generally it's going to be a wet weather riverbed. Since we're on the topo map, we can look at the property itself. We've got a big flat area, almost like a large yard here at the south side. The easement road actually continues as you go to the north, and the property borders the easement road along its entire north side. On the northeast side here, you've actually got kind of a flat spot that could potentially be another building site, although you'd have to clear some of the timber. It slopes down, so it's lowest on at the riverbed on the southwest side, slopes up from there. The cave area, the really cool cave, is roughly right about here at the base of the bluff. So I mean, you have a really, really good mixture of land on this property. It's really pretty interesting as far as that goes. That's the Google view. Let's look at satellite view. Okay, that shows it pretty well. Okay, let's zoom in and take a look here. And that's going to switch to a wintertime map, but that's okay because that's a pretty good way to view the property. Like I said, mostly wooded. You've got some beautiful pine trees here by the cleared area. The rest of this looks to be hardwood trees with maybe a few pines or cedars thrown in over here. I'd like to get a more detailed map. So this Google map is a fall map, and that shows it fairly well. When we did the ground video and the drone video, we pulled in here, pulled the truck back to about this spot, and I believe that's where we were when we did the drone video, but we walk back over here. This is pretty. I mean, once you get off the road, even 100 feet, it has this awesome feeling of privacy. You basically can't see the road, and you have more or less like a park-like area. I mean, um, this can be mowed up like a yard, basically. There's a trail that goes all the way down almost to the riverbed, and I believe we walked that in the ground video. Roughly right in here is where we took the pictures of the little cave area. Um, we can only see back in about 15 feet. I mean, every monster cave starts as a little cave area, so I don't know. You're welcome to excavate that and see what you can find, but it's pretty awesome. There's the big bluff over here. I mean, it's just such a cool property. So you've got different spots to build. The hunting's going to be great everywhere. Specifically, I know one guy, because we've had properties in this area for almost 15 years. I know one guy who had his deer stand right in this big pine, and he would bow hunt, and the deer would basically funnel right down through the riverbed, and he could always get. Basically, he had his pick of the deer. Turkey hunting's great as well. Okay, so yeah, I mean, really, really unique property. We seldom, if ever, have a property that has a cave opening on it, so that's really cool. It may be nothing at all, or maybe the world's biggest cave. You really don't know until you get in there and move some of that dirt and check it out. We only could see back in about 15 feet, but this particular area, this part of Howell County, is known to have some monster caves. So I mean, the ground is right for it. Pretty interesting tract. So yeah, if you have any questions, check us out at InstantAcres.com to see if the property is available. You can call us in the office. You can shoot us an email at sales@InstantAcres.com. But ultimately, if you just go to the website, you can see whether or not the tract is available. If it is, you can watch the ground videos. You can watch the drone video, which should be pretty cool. Just kind of a special property. Definitely feel free to go and check it out if you'd like. I think you'll agree that it's just got a tremendous feeling of privacy as soon as you pull off the road. You'll see that a little bit in the ground video. And maybe the drone video as well. But yeah, super nice. InstantAcres.com. I'm just looking at the video or at the aerial here, and I see this little deal up here to the right. That is not at all visible from the property. It's about almost a quarter mile away through thick woods. Someone was living out there for several years. The last time I was out there, or when we did the drone video, which was pretty recently, it looks as though no one has been out there for a while. So it's probably used recreationally for hunting. Like several of these other tracts out here. So super, super private, nice tract. We'll be thrilled to answer any questions you have. And we are InstantAcres.com.